sentiment is down to the lowest level in nearly 3 years. One reason, according to a survey from the University of Michigan, fear of inflation is at its highest point since 1981. Nancy Chen checked back with a grocer to see how business is going.
For Stu Leonard Jr., the word import now means a whole new layer of work at his Northeast chain of grocery stores.
A lot of our cheeses are imported from France and even Italy with Reggiano Parmesan.
We spoke to the CEO 2 months ago when President Trump's first China tariffs went into effect.
It's a wild, wild west out there.
And we met him again this week to find out how his business is coping.
When we talked 2 months ago, you said at that point you were preparing for tariffs. How have those preparations gone?
Well, I think what it is you stay in, maybe not in daily contact with your suppliers, but hourly.
Grocery prices have surged nearly 30% in the last 5 years. And Yale University researchers warned yesterday that tariffs could drive up food prices another 2.5%.
I think it's impacting the food industry overall.
As a consumer, how could my grocery shopping experience change?
You might have to switch from some foreign-made products to U.S.-made products. If brie cheese, maybe you'll go to U.S. If you're getting Chianti from Italy, maybe you'll switch over to Washington State Red Blend.
The U.S. relies on all kinds of imported grocery items, such as produce from Mexico, pasta from Italy, and coffee from Brazil. Leonard told us he's held firm and hasn't raised prices yet.
Our job right now is to work with these suppliers, keep our prices as low as we possibly can, and help the families out that are coming into the store.
Nancy Chen, when will people start to see prices go up because of these tariffs?
And that's the big question. It depends on the store, but the changes that you're going to see first likely are going to be perishable items like fruits and vegetables. I checked in with a produce importer that we've been talking to now for the past couple of months. I checked in with him this afternoon. He says those changes could be immediate. He's already starting to see price hikes. Shipments of his bananas are up more than $1,000 already. To put it in perspective, that's about $1 more per box with 15 bunches in each box.
$1,000. That's been.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I would love to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth, blessings, and safety to the elect, man. All right, and let's go, man. Okay, the Lord is working, man. Okay, let's go. Okay, it says Walmart and Target CEOs issue a dire tariff warning on everyday items far worse than price rising, man. All right. See, now these CEOs of these major companies, or these CEOs in these retail stores, these supermarkets, they're issuing out a dire warning, man. Okay, but remember, man, this warning first came from Yahweh Shemi Awashah, man, through the mouth of his prophets, starting with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone on down, and the great man before them, man. Okay, so we've been issuing out this warning. Okay, it says Walmart and Target executives have privately warned the White House that sweeping tariffs will cause empty store shelves and price hikes within weeks. It says in a closed-door meeting with President Donald Trump, their CEOs warned him that his aggressive trade policy will disrupt supply chains, man. All right? And ultimately, man, this is being done by Yahweh Shemi Awashah, man. Let me get a quick precept, all right? All right? Because it said in a closed-door meeting with President Donald Trump, their CEOs warned him that his aggressive trade policy would disrupt supply chains. And who's the one that has him in that spirit, man? It's Yahweh Shemi Awashah, man. Okay? And this is Proverbs 21:1, man. It says, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. Okay? The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. Let's go into this word heart. All right? Let's go into this word heart, the king's heart, right?
Strong's H3820. Lave.
All right, it's supposed to say la'ab, man, okay? It says the inner man, the mind, man, okay? The mind. So the king's mind is in the hand of who? Okay, it says the king's mind, which is his heart, okay? The king's mind is in the hand of the Lord. As rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. Now let's read it in the NLT. It says the king's heart is like a stream of water directed by the Lord. He guides it whether he pleases, man. So who has Donald Trump and this type of spirit? It's the Lord that's controlling this devil's mind, man, to ultimately bring these things through, okay? And like I said, man, and we've been giving you people a warning, man, okay? And really, we've been warning you, Jakes, all right, to return to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, okay? So let's go to 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter. All right, the first verse, it says, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord. Okay, which to prophesy means to say before. Okay, so we've been telling you about these different things, man. Okay, we've been telling you that a famine was approaching. Hey, our apostles and elders, been out here for 3, almost 4 decades, man, prophesying to you niggas, man. Okay, and it says, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord. All right, and I'm going to just jump down and get to the point, man. This 2nd Ezra 15:5. It says, behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction, man. Okay? So, hey, man, we've been giving out this warning, okay? And no one's taking heed, man. But now these CEOs of these companies, they're starting to issue out warnings, right? It says, we have had a productive meeting with President Trump and his team and appreciated the opportunity to share our insights, Walmart said of Monday closed door meeting. And it says Target issued a similar statement, adding that the meeting was to discuss the path forward on trade, and we remain committed to our delivery value for American consumers. Now, I'm going to say this too, man. These different CEOs and, they're not trying to cause, panic buying just yet. Okay. See, this devil, he pussyfoots. Okay. He moves cautiously. Okay. Hey, and they know it's over, man. These CEOs and these supermarkets, man, they know what's going on, man. Okay. See, what's going to happen is, as the scriptures say, their words are smoother than butter, but war's in their heart. Okay, they understand and know that this shit is done, man. Okay, but see, they don't want to issue out that. They don't want to say it just yet because they don't want to start, people to panic buy. Okay, they don't want to, get ahead of what's being done, but ultimately it's the Lord. Okay, matter of fact, let me just grab that. Because everything, starts with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. All right, everything starts with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Second Ezra chapter 4, verse. I'm gonna say 37. It says by measures have he measured the times, and by number have he numbered the times, and he doeth not move nor stir them until the said measures be fulfilled. So this the Lord, man, doing things decently and in order, man. Okay, the Lord is not going to jump the gun, okay? And he's going to wait for this to take place. Then he's going to make that happen. And once that happens, he's going to make that happen. And it's ultimately being done by the Lord, man. See? So right now, hey, because this thing is going to catch you people off guard, man. All right? See, right now, they're saying, you heard the guy on the video say that, he's going to do whatever possible to make the American families happy. But that's cap, man. The scriptures say when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh, man. Roughly paraphrasing, man. Okay? So, hey, man, this thing is about to go down, man. Okay, let's read a little bit more of this article, man. All right? It says, Target and Walmart, as well as Home Depot, which also attended the meeting, are heavily exposed to Trump's 145% tariffs on China. It said Walmart sources 60% of its goods from China, while Target get 50%, according to Reuters. It says while big retail chains have inventory stockpile they are only expected to last a few weeks. It said then leaves retailers with three options: absorb the cost, raise prices, or stop buying from China suppliers, which could result in empty shelves, man. And this is prophetic, man. This is prophetic. It's in the scriptures, man. Okay? Again, man, we've been giving you people the warning. Okay? Second Ezra, chapter 6, man. Let's go to the verse 22. It says, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, man. Okay, going into the damn crops, man. Okay, these different farms, man. Hey, the Lord is sent, not only is these farmers taking a hit, man, but the Lord is also sending storms and tornadoes and hurricanes through, man. Okay? Destroying crops and shit, man. See, and Esau is have forced a lot of these farmers to forfeit or sell their lands, man. Okay, this is why, Bill Gates, if you haven't forgotten, man, this devil Bill Gates, man, went out and purchased 280,000 acres of farmland, man. Okay, these devils are making a move, man. Okay, they're gonna. Hey, this is an act of war. Okay, you Americans are the new enemies, man. All right, because these devils is getting a lot of kickbacks from you Americans, man. So guess what, man? They're gonna cut the food supply, man, which is an act of war, man. Okay, matter of fact. All right, let's just keep reading, man. And it says, and suddenly the sown places shall appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty, man. Okay, now this is in the scriptures, man. It says the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty, right? Now I'm gonna read this back. It says, while big retail chains have inventory stockpile that are only expected to last a few weeks, that leaves retailers with three options: absorb the cost, which these devils ain't going to absorb the cost, man. They're not going to deflate their money or their pockets to help you motherfuckers eat, man. You Americans eat. They're not going to do that, right? It says raise the prices, and that could be something they can do. Okay, hey, this is just going to get worse and worse, man. Okay, inflation is going to soon turn to hyperinflation, man. Right? And it says, or stop buying from Chinese suppliers, which can result in empty shelves, man. All right, and that's what's about to happen, man. As it's read right here, man. And the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. All right. So, hey, man, we're living in some prophetic times. Okay, we're living in a time where the Lord is about to, bring judgment upon, the world, man. Okay. Hey, not just, 2/3 of you Jakes, man, but hey, you heathens as well. Everyone is about to be affected by this, man. All right, which we understand and know that these type of events will usher in other events or other prophecies to come to pass. Matter of fact, let's go to 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, man. This is something that we always bring out. We actually just brought this out at camp yesterday, man. Okay, this is 2nd Ezra 15 and 19. And a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, man. Okay, so all that, that's my best friend, or I love my neighbor. Okay, I love my neighbor. I love my family. Helping. The old Sister Johnson carry up her a bag of groceries to her door. Okay. All that shit gonna go out the door, man. All right. It says a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. Okay. A man shall, hey, man, you ain't gonna have no pity on your brother or your sister. Okay. Everybody is gonna be out for self in this day, right? And it said, and shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. So, hey, man, people are going to be, pulling home invasions, man. All right. They're going to be pulling home invasions, man. Coming in your home while you there, okay? Because a burglary, okay, is when you break in someone's house when they're not home. But people are going to come in your house when you're there, man. They're going to be looking for it, man. Okay? They're going to be looking for it. Okay? They ain't coming for the safe, okay, the flat screen TV or the laptop, man. They coming in to, to hit the pantry. They want to see what food you got in there, man. Because niggas is going to be hungry. Okay? And the Lord is going to, starve a lot of you people out, man. Okay, a lot of you people, you know, ain't gonna have no food. Damn, job calling me, man, and you know, I forgot where I was at, man, but you know, I feel like the point been made, man. Okay, hey, the Lord is about to starve a lot of you people out by the way of famine, man. Okay, hey, you know, and you know, it's gonna cause, all hell to break loose, man. So we know that Esau's gonna bring in order after that, order out of chaos. Okay, by the way of his these UN troops. Okay, and it's a lot more to come, man. Okay, see, Jake think that the Lord just got the famine coming. No, man, it's gonna be all type of plagues, man. Wild beasts. The Lord coming with the whole bag, man. He about to empty the whole bag out. All right, but this is just a portion of troubles. All right, that's approaching, man. That we can see approaching. Okay, and we giving out that warning. All right, the scriptures say, "Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord and putting out off day to day, man." Hey, why is it important to turn to the Lord, man? All right, before these evil days come, man, because hey, man, you want to be protected, you want to be taken care of in these times, man. Okay, the scriptures say a horse is prepared against the day of battle, but safety is of the Lord, man. Okay, but hey, man, hey, Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to end giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Shem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Until next time, Shalom.